And I don't believe in the multi-level marketing company because someone makes money, but so many others lose money. That's where the money is coming from.
Mm.
So let me tell you what's Melaleuca. Think today, like I said, about the population. Everybody have to shop. In the US, we have the Walmart, the Target, the big supermarkets. In the UK, you have Marks and Spencers, you have supermarkets. Am I right?
Yeah.
The supermarkets are not manufactured. They are just the middleman. The manufacturer that make the product is called Procter & Gamble, Johnson & Johnson, Colgate-Palmolive. Those companies make product not because they like us. It's all because of the money. So they make it cheap enough using the chemical. Why is that? Because they don't sell it themselves. How they get us to buy it is by spending all the money in the advertising, salesman, transportation, and get it to the supermarket. That big supermarket have so many employees. So much money have to go to them. But where is the money coming from? From us, the consumers. Okay? We are shopping and buy the product. Cancer rate is high. Kids are dying from accidental poisoning from those products. This company called Melaleuca started in 1985 as a green US manufacturer, making the product in the US all natural. They have no advertising, they have no supermarket, and they're privately held. And a customer like you come into the company as a member, a membership like a Sam's Club or Costco. The membership gonna cost you $1 for the whole year. Normally it's $19 a year, and it comes with $100 in free product of your choice. But it's gonna cost you $1 for the whole year, and they come with $100 in free products. From there on, all you do, instead of shopping from the supermarket, you shop directly from the manufacturer. They are the largest in the world with UPS. So it comes to your door in 2 or 3 days. Even though it's all natural, it's 30 to 50% less. And this is the part I want you to get. Because the company don't advertise, they do not have supermarket. They are privately held. They have no shareholders. So the way they work, every dollar that comes to the company, 49 cents on the dollar, stays with the company. That is to pay the owner, the employee, and run the whole operation. And 51 cents on the dollar shares back to the customers who refer people to the company as a profit sharing every month. Now, I want you to stick a pin on that 51 cents for a second. When the company started, green was just a color. People wasn't aware. Also, there were no Amazon. There were no online shopping. Melaleuca was a catalog company. Fast forward today, everybody's aware of green and everybody's shopping online. It took the company 18 years before they did 400 million a year. Why is that? Because word of mouth are very strong, but if you have something good, it's very slow. Well, because of what's going on today with the internet, the company is growing by more than 100,000 customers a month with a 96 to 98% reorder. Today, the company have over 5 million square feet of warehouse in the US with over 4,000 employees. From 8 in the morning to 10 o'clock at night, you will not call the company and the phone ring twice. Customer service is unbelievable. Today, the company is doing over $3 billion a year. From that $3 billion, they have over 150 million every month that cannot go to the company. It has to share with the customers. But 90% of the customers are just here for the product. Because 90% are here for the product, the company take that 150 million and they share it with the 5% of us as a profit sharing every month. So I am going to be showing you some things that are too good to be true. Remember that word, too good to be true. But remember this, the money is not from the people that you refer what they buy, like a multi-level marketing. is the profit sharing from the whole company is from that 150 million that have to share with only 5%. Now, do you get that part? You get that? Now,
Yep.
The first thing I want to do, I want to bring up a video to you. It's a 15-minute video. I want you to really get in. I really want you to understand. Because from this video, you're going to see where the company came from. You're going to understand the reason why the company is growing the way it is. And you're going to realize by what's going on, where it's going to be in the next 5 to 10 years. Do you get that?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to pull up the video because I want you to take a really good look at it. Okay, this is the CEO. I'm going to share the screen now. Can you see my screen?
I see it.
Yes.
Okay, listen very carefully. It's only 15 minutes, but in that time, you will get it.
Hello. Happy New Year. Today I'm speaking to you from our Idaho Falls product store. With so many preferred members right here in Idaho Falls, we actually have an exclusive Melaleuca store to serve our local members and our 1,500 employees who are all avid Melaleuca customers. As you know, over the past several years, Melaleuca has experienced phenomenal growth. The secret behind our success is our unbelievably effective products that are unlike anything in the marketplace. When we started Melaleuca 35 years ago, our vision was to make wellness products that would be environmentally friendly, healthier, safer to use, and still outperform the national brands. Now I know that was a bold initiative. It was particularly bold coming from a little startup company in Idaho Falls, Idaho. But the reason I thought we could accomplish this goal is because we saw a huge void forming in the area of consumer products. The national brands were moving to cheaper synthetics with high margins, but with little regard to the impact on people's health or the environment. Synthetics were all the rage. The leading laundry and home cleaning brands were selling cleaning products loaded with phosphates and toxins of all types that were poisoning our streams, our lakes, and our oceans. Even the air was becoming polluted. Asthma, eczema, allergies, and respiratory problems of all types were on the rise. Cancer, Alzheimer's, and dementia were also on the increase. Now, no studies had ever been done to determine what impact that those toxic ingredients had on these conditions. Also, poison control centers were then and are still today receiving hundreds of calls daily from frantic parents whose toddlers had played with and drunk some of these poisons. And industry's unbelievable solution? Child-proof caps, and hope that children can't figure out how to open the bottle. Back then, we saw a need for wellness products. Healthier, safer, and more effective, using nature as our guide. When we started, being green was not fashionable. We were the first truly green company. No one was using natural ingredients because they were simply too expensive. And yes, we knew that natural ingredients would be more expensive, but we thought that by cutting out some of the middlemen and not wasting money on advertising, we could still potentially offer far superior products at reasonable prices. And we adopted that motto as our founding axiom. Exceptional products at reasonable prices. That was the goal. We started out small with just 8 products, most of them based on a natural oil from Australia that we introduced to America, Melaleuca oil. And soon we found many other natural ingredients that had amazing benefits. Expensive ingredients, but with amazing results. And as time went on, we found phenomenal scientists who had compelling focus in natural products. Many of them had worked previously for some of the national brands and had become frustrated with the direction that those companies were going. They were appalled at the amount of water and other fillers that they'd been forced to add to the products by their previous employer just to fill up the bottle of cleaning products. They were appalled at the extra plastic used to make huge bottles would just be thrown away and become part of the environmental problem. those scientists joined their passion to ours to endeavor to produce superior, safer, natural-oriented wellness products that also protect the environment. They were excited to find a company that would now listen to them and value their passion for preserving nature. Now, 35 years later, with the help of our own scientists and countless numbers of universities, doctors, scientists, and experts, we've been blessed with an unbelievable number of unprecedented discoveries that have secured dozens of patents using nature as our guide to produce over 450 wellness products. Now, when we say wellness products, we don't mean just nutritional products. No, we mean much more than that. If you don't think that the products that you put on your skin, keep under your sink, wash your clothes with, or clean your home with don't have anything to do with wellness, well, then you're really misinformed. Recent global studies have hammered this truth home and have revealed that the cleaning products that are sold every day in Walmart and grocery store chains can do more damage to the average family than smoking a pack of cigarettes every day. For the past 35 years, Melaleuca has been working on the solution. Environmentally friendly, safer, more effective, and much higher quality products than anything else in the marketplace, with a little bit of nature in every product. The more informed and educated the consumer is, the more they're going to want Melaleuca products. And because people want to live longer, more vibrant lives, our products are in high demand all over the world. We have hundreds of products of our own formulation that are substantially better than anything out there. Now let's talk about our bread and butter products, which are what I call our jaw droppers. Jaw droppers are life-changing, one of a kind, astonishing, far superior, exclusive to Melaleuca. There's nothing like them out there. These are the products that bring people flocking to Melaleuca. They are the ones that thrust us far ahead of the competition. They are the ones that have created our phenomenal growth. We have tons of jaw droppers, but let me talk to you about just a couple. Soluguard Botanical. What a breakthrough. The world's first all-natural, totally safe, highly effective household disinfectant. Registered with the EPA to kill 99.9% of all household germs and bacteria. It's made entirely of food-grade ingredients and powered by the herb thyme and the same natural citric acid found in lemons and oranges. It's food-grade. Therefore, there are none of the horrifying warnings that you find on every single one of our competitors' disinfectants. Have you ever read the warnings on products like Lysol and Clorox disinfectants? What's the wisdom in using one of our competitors' products that does effectively kill the germs, but adds poisons to your countertop that you would never want to ingest? You wouldn't dare use those products to disinfect an area in your own kitchen and then lay food on top of it. What's the sense in that? You just killed all of the germs, but you added poisons to your countertop that might cause you more harm than the bacteria you just killed. That's why the USDA requires warnings on the label to never do that. Soluguard requires no such warnings. Soluguard Botanical is extremely effective and very safe. With all the bacteria and viruses lurking in our homes today, every single kitchen and every bathroom needs to have this product. It's the first food-grade disinfectant. It was invented by Melaleuca scientists and is protected by 2 U.S. patents. People can buy it only at Melaleuca.com, and every home needs it. It's a perfect example of a Melaleuca jaw dropper. Now, here's another jaw dropper. Safe and Mighty Toilet Bowl Cleaner. People want clean toilets, but almost every single toilet bowl cleaner in the marketplace today is deadly poison. 87% of all toilet bowl cleaners contain the deadly poison bleach. More children are poisoned with toilet bowl cleaners than any other household product. Melaleuca scientists found a safe, extremely effective solution. Powered by biodegradable, natural cleansers found in lemons and oranges and sugar beets, combined with thyme oil. Totally non-poisonous and totally safe. Doesn't even need a safety cap. In a head-to-head test, it outperformed Clorox, Kaboom Blaster, The Works, Lysol Power and Fresh, and every other toilet bowl cleaner out there. If you have children, why in the world would you risk keeping those deadly poisons under your sink in your bathroom when it could actually be fatal for your children? It's as dangerous for toddlers as having a loaded gun where kids can play with it. Every household needs this product. It's another jaw dropper. Diamond Bright. Diamond Bright was the first effective phosphate-free automatic dishwasher cleaner in the marketplace. Melaleuca produced it long before it was against the law to have phosphates in automatic dishwasher formulas because they're such damaging pollutants. We created Diamond Bright because it was the right thing to do long before the law required it. Cascade and Finish contributed over 280 million pounds of phosphates into our streams and lakes in just a decade. Now that's a horror story, but there's a happy ending. For years, our marketing executives had a little demonstration that they would do comparing Diamond Bright to Cascade. The Cascade formula at the time would eat holes in aluminum foil. That's how corrosive and dangerous it was. This demonstration by marketing executives hurt Procter & Gamble so much that they had to change their formula, and they finally did. But it still took them years to get phosphates out of their formula, and they only did that after the law required it. Once again, Melaleuca pioneered the solution. Diamond Bright, the first effective phosphate-free automatic dish cleaner. It changed the marketplace, and it continues to outperform all national brands. It's patented. And another Melaleuca jaw dropper. Now here's another jaw dropper. Solumel, based on Melaleuca oil and natural alcohol. It enables you to mix Melaleuca oil and water. You can develop your own ratio of water and make an unbelievably effective cleaner that works as a solvent against some of the most stubborn materials. Magic marker, permanent ink, road tar, chewing gum, paint spills, fingernail polish. Other cleaners that will handle these tough jobs are horribly toxic, but Solumel is totally safe, totally natural, and highly effective. There's nothing like it anywhere. We have tons of jaw droppers. Our patented mineral delivery technology called Oligo treats minerals in the same way that plants treat minerals and makes minerals much more absorbable and therefore delivers better, measurable results that no other company has ever been able to come close to. The Peak Performance Pack now has 4 human studies that document its vast superiority over all the competition in nutritional supplements. It truly can change your life. We're going to announce the results of the 4th study later today. The list of jaw droppers goes on. Provex CV, Phytomega, Florify, Replenish Extra Strength, Omega-3 Cream Delight, FiberWise, GC Control, Sustain Sport, the Access Bar, Tooth Polish, our entire family of French milled luxury glycerin bars, including, of course, the Gold Bar, Melapower, Pre-Spot, Melabrite, Tough and Tender, Tub and Tile, and the list goes on and on. Jaw droppers, many of them life changers, nothing like them anywhere. We're so far ahead of the marketplace. Some companies are trying to catch up, but we're too far ahead. In order to establish the superiority of our products over the competition, we do constant head-to-head evaluations with all the major brands. And how are we doing with our goal of producing not only more effective products, but also safer products? Here's a fact that should amaze you. Of course, as a precaution, Melaleuca carries product liability insurance. But I'm proud to announce that after being in business for 35 years and selling billions of bottles of cleaning products and other consumer products around the world, our insurance company has never had to pay one single penny in product liability claims, not one single cent. Sure, thousands of kids have taste tested our products, but when their parents call the poison control centers, these centers set the parents' minds at ease. There has never been a single serious consequence of any child drinking any Melaleuca product. Unfortunately, there were over 40,000 bleach-related poisonings last year in the United States alone. It's time for people to discover Melaleuca. And Melaleuca is being discovered. We take over 20,000 customers away from our competitors every single month in the United States and Canada alone. Some of these companies are scrambling to catch up. Natural products and going green are now the new idea. A few new companies have followed our example and tried to do natural products, but they all got bought up by the national brands. Clorox purchased Burt's Bees. Do you believe that? Clorox, the company that has poisoned more children than probably any other consumer goods company, bought a natural product company. What do you think they're going to do with that company? It's the same shareholders and the same board of directors that sells Clorox bleach by the barrel. Do you think that their hearts are really in producing products that are safe and natural? Hardly. You think the public can trust what they put in their products? They just wanted to look like they got on the bandwagon. They wanted to use the name Burt's Bees, but tigers don't change their stripes. But Burt's Bees was not the last. Every single natural products company that has gotten any traction in the last couple of decades has been purchased by the national brands who have a really bad reputation in the field of safe or natural. Colgate-Palmolive bought Thomas Bain. Unilever purchased 7th Generation just 3 years ago. And just 2 years ago, P&G purchased Native. Those natural brands are now experiencing alarming internal changes while trying to maintain this facade of still being natural. What about Melaleuca? Do you think somebody's going to buy us out someday? Not a chance in the world. Every month, I get 3 or 4 offers from investment firms and large corporations asking to enter into some kind of dialogue with them to help them invest or purchase Melaleuca. That's been going on for years. I simply hit the delete button and then hit block sender. We're not interested. We believe in our mission. More wealth is of no interest to us. We're involved in a higher mission, enhancing lives. And I've arranged that if anything happens to me, this company will be controlled by our management team and will never go public or be sold to third parties. Now, Melaleuca is in a very unique place in the market. We have a 35-year head start in the rest of the marketplace, and even if they wanted to copy us, they couldn't. They can't catch us. We're moving too rapidly. We're not resting on our laurels, and we have lots of opportunity in front of us. Melaleuca was the first truly natural company, and now we appear to be the only one left standing because the others have all been purchased by the master polluters. Now, looking forward, any product or any service sold in the home is a potential product or service that Melaleuca can offer someday to give it additional value to being a preferred member. Besides hundreds of more consumer products that are available to us, there are also services that we can offer to our members. We already have Melaleuca Rewards Visa Card, InfoGuard Identity Protection, Melaleuca Home Security. They're all enormously successful and save our members millions of dollars every year. When we view our future, it's like being a kid in a candy store. Besides a plethora of potential consumer products on the docket, any service used by consumers is a potential Melaleuca service. Life insurance, home insurance, health insurance, auto insurance, legal services, electrical power, banking services, and an unlimited number of other services. Now that is a glimpse into our future. But today we're not going to focus on those things that we're going to do. We're going to focus on something much more important. We're going to focus on those things that we already have in our toolbox, specifically our jaw droppers. No one else has them, and everyone needs them. And you can find them only at Melaleuca. And we're counting on you to tell the world.
Okay. Guys, by what you see, tell me something. Did you get something from that? I just want you to understand. I'm going to go in details, but I
Yeah,
want to understand. Did you get something from what you see?
yeah,
Do you realize that is going all over the world? And the only way it gets there is through word of mouth with us. Okay? And every year the company grow, the profit sharing is unbelievable. Now I'm going to give you a little bit of that.
He said he would never sell the company, even when he dies, which he's now 75 years old. It will not go to the family. It will stay with the business management board that runs the business the way that it runs it. And so it's really important because we see companies, they get bought out. We see companies change things. This is set up for us to have a business for our future. And, we have 40 years of seeing it run this way and seeing them stay with their commitments that they've made, right? So we have a lot to go on in terms of thinking about our future and knowing that it's safe and it's solid.
And what you're seeing now, it's the beginning, because remember, there were no internet, there were no Amazon, there were nothing like that. Now, everybody's shopping online. So watch this carefully. Now, and this is me and my wife here, and we are committed. And I'm going to show you so many people that we already helped. Now, if you look at the growth of the company, they started in 1985. Look at the growth, but look what happened and look where this is going. Every year the company grows, the money we make is more. Okay? When a customer comes to my company, first of all, the company is growing by more than 100,000 customers a month worldwide. Okay? With a 96 to 98% reorder. They just open up Italy and all the Euro countries. Again, it's step by step, but it's going. Okay? Now, when a customer comes to Melaleuca, this is what we don't have to do. We do not I want you to think, I said, about the population. The people who are busy going to work, if they have a lot of work to do, they will not. Think how simple it is for you to be able to refer customers to Melaleuca. There is no distribution. There is no inventory. There is no order taking of a billing or collection. There is no pressuring. There's no collection, no billing, no collection, no pressuring customer to purchase. There is no risk whatsoever. Think about the supermarket. Stand up, we have here Walmart. We know Walmart is everywhere. Okay? Stand up in front of a Walmart, watch how many people go into the store, and look closely to see who is behind them pushing them. No one is pushing them. They're going there because they need it. Only why they're going there, they're not aware of Melaleuca yet. That's why. As soon as we make them aware of Melaleuca, guess what's going to happen? The whole army is coming. Now, this is how a customer comes to Melaleuca. And I'm going to let you, Robin, continue with this part for it.
So that's the thing, right? People don't know about us yet. They can only find out about Melaleuca through a referral from somebody else, right? So that has been the setup for Melaleuca now for 40 years. It'll be 40 years in 2025. What it does, what it allows for customers is they can get healthy products. They can get healthy living that are affordable and accessible for everybody, not just for the people that can afford to go to the health food store or the Whole Foods. So the Melaleuca membership is just $19 a year. And when you're a new member, like when you set up your account today or this month, it's going to give you the ability to refer your friends for their first 3 months. I mean, like your first 3 months. So let's say if you're joining now, December, January, February, you can refer your friends for $1. Okay, and that's the way that it works in North America. I'm not 100% certain if they have that caught up yet in the UK, Louis. So, but that is the US configuration. Most things that start here will move on to the UK and Europe within 6 months to a year after that. So, and occasionally you guys get things first that work out well that they bring over here. But here's the thing, what it is. It's about being able to buy at a discount without having to buy in bulk. So here in the US, we have Costco and Sam's Club. They offer good value, but you have to buy in bulk. So you need to have a large family. You need to have a pretty big budget. Here at Melaleuca, you're buying fresh products that were just manufactured fresh in the last 1 to 6 weeks. So it's very different than the quality and the freshness of products you buy in the supermarket, where it's typically 6 months to 18 months. That's how long it is from production to getting to the shelf. So at Melaleuca, you shop for a discount, not by buying in bulk. You shop for just what you need on a monthly basis. You choose out of almost 500 products that you're already buying those types of products somewhere else. And you buy for approximately you buy a minimum of $65 to $80 US, and it's going to be a similar amount whether you're buying in pounds or Canadian dollars. That's why we actually shop in points. So 35 points in the US is about $65 to $80. And you get to choose out of, like I said, almost 500 different products. All new members also get $100 in free products in the US, 120 in Canada. And so you can use those free products in your first 5 months. And this is what you get. You get a one-stop shop where you can get all the kinds of things that you typically buy from the grocery store, the vitamin store, the makeup counter. And here's the thing, they're the types of products you're used to using, but the quality and the safety, the eco-friendliness is completely different. It especially counts for our supplements and nutritional products because Melaleuca believes, like you heard there, in science, like they believe in nature, but proven by science. And so the key is like our peak performance, our supplements, they have a delivery system that gives you up to 10 times better solubility, better absorption. So you're actually getting the minerals you need into your system. And that's why we have 4 clinical trials that prove that our supplements actually make you healthier, that they lower free radicals, they lower inflammation, and impact 25 major health markers, including blood pressure, including blood sugar, and many others. So that's why people really, when they come and they get on our supplements, they don't go back because they actually feel the difference. And in fact, Melaleuca gives not just their regular 90-day guarantee they have on all their products, but they give it here 90 days. If you don't feel the difference on our supplements, they give you a 3-month refund on taking 3 months of peak performance. And that is it there in the blue box. So that's just one thing. And there's so many others from, nutritional products, healthy snack foods, products for diabetes and blood sugar control, as well as really importantly, skincare and personal care products that are eco-friendly and don't have the toxic ingredients that absorb through our skin. So that's just to kind of go through it really quickly. We can't do it justice clearly in 5 minutes, but when you set up your account, you get access to all of those things. And also the company does packages for new customers in your first month or two that allow you to get a lot of products for free. Okay, so you can find out about those at the end if you want. They're a great way to start because they actually give you peak performance for free in those packages that are just for new customers. Okay, so I'm going to leave it to George here to go on and go into now. So when you understand then where is the Melaleuca money that's being shared every month, the over 100 million shared out per month, it's coming from the 3 billion in purchases done per year by us 3 million members, us who actually choose to buy from Melaleuca instead of Walmart or instead of Marks and Spencer, wherever you buy. Okay, so I'm going to pass it on to George, but that's why it makes sense. Is it's real customers buying real products. They really use, they run out, they buy again, just like they've been doing for the last 20 years at the supermarket. Now they do it at Melaleuca.
Find out what time. Okay, also they compare prices. So think about it. Why would the population switch here? They compare the prices. They make it low, so that means the average customer could shop here with no risk. Okay, now I want to show you what's happening. Like I explained to you before, all these people that you see on the screen here are people that my wife and I personally helped make over 300,000 in their first year. If you look at this girl, now I want you to get this. The company is 40 years old. A lot of people knows the company. They might be in the company before, but they have no idea of what I'm about to explain to you. This is not explained. Now, this is the profit sharing side of it. If you look at this girl here, her name is Rainbow Lockie. Now, she's a girl that had experience. She knows the company, but had no idea what's going on. A matter of fact, we had to beg her to give us 15 minutes to show her the profit sharing side. I want you to see this. This is what happened after being with us for 2.5 years. Let me make it a little bit bigger because I know some of you guys on the phone. Look, 140,000 and 44,000. This is for 1 month. Okay? And everything that I show you, I'm going to show you exactly what have to be done for that money to come. Okay? Now, I want to show you somebody else. Look at this girl here. This is her very first month with the company. She referred 10 people to the company for $1, and her check was $705. If you refer 8 people to the company this month for $1, you're looking at minimum $1,000. That's her first month. Look at her third month. Third month with the company, her check was $72,000. But I want to show you something that does not make sense. The people who she referred to the company, what they purchased for the month, it's $44,000. Imagine you work with a real estate. You sold a house for $44,000. How could your commission be $72,000? That doesn't make sense. Okay? Now, clearly, I want you to get this. The money is not from the people you refer what they buy. The money is from the 150 million that have to share. Do you get that? I'm going to show you somebody else that have experience. Okay? My wife and I used to live in Miami. We moved to Clearwater. That's where we live right now. I took my car for service and I met this guy. He's a retired vet. Never did anything like that before. I referred him to the company and I said to him, Lee, there's a lot of money to be made here. You don't have to know what to do. Promise me we're going to team up together. His first year with us together, he made over 300,000. When he made $1 million, he texted to me in my phone. He says, George, it's all because of you. Now, I want you to listen carefully what happened. You never know who you know. He knew a guy that used to be in a multi-level marketing company for a long time, over 20 years. He called the guy from Melaleuca. The guy turned to him and he said, Melaleuca? Melaleuca is an old company. People are spending $60, $70. There is no money to be made, and I am not interested. That guy had a girl in his business. She lives about an hour from my wife and I. We drove to the girl and we sat down and explained the profit sharing. The girl said to us, you mean to tell me I'm going to get a profit from the whole company from the day they start to where they are today? I said yes. Her first month, she referred 24 people to the company for $1. From the 24 people, 5 of them referred 20 customers, and her first check was over $70,000. Well, remember this, she was in the guy's business. When he saw her check, he said to his friends, oh my God, there's something about this company we're not aware of. He researched the company and then came in. He referred 35 people, you could mark that down, for $1. From the 35 people, he had 10 serious ones that team up and referred over 20 customers. Look at his first month check. I want you to see this. Do you see that on the screen? First month, $229,000. Okay? I want you to see his first year to realize what's going on. Look at his first year. 1.8 million. He also referred this girl, number 4, 1 million. Number 4 referred this couple. Pay attention to this couple. 1 million. And this couple referred this girl with the red hair. 317,000. Now I'm going to show you the date on top. Look at the date. 2018. Remember, where were you at 2018? Okay? Time goes by very fast. Today we're in 2024. Look here. From 2018 to 2024. Look this guy here. How much is that? Over 11 million. You know why? They got it. Okay? Now, I want to show you why this is happening. This is very, very important. That's why I asked for your attention. This is what's happening. Okay? If you get this, trust me, you get the whole thing. Now, as I said before, I want you to think of the population. I was setting you up to be able to put your mind in the right space for you to really get this. Think about this for a second. I would ask, what's his name? I'm not seeing his picture anymore. I wanted to talk to him. The one in Georgia. What's his name again? Could you put your camera on again? Just let me talk to you for a second. What's your name?
Santana Mulbranch.
Okay, I want to ask you a question. You admit that there's a lot of people in the United States. Am I right or wrong?
You're right.
Okay. Now, tell me, have you ever shopped in Walmart before?
Yes, almost every week.
Almost every week, okay?
Yeah.
How much money you think Walmart is doing today in the United States? Over billions, am I right?
Billion. Yeah, $1 billion.
Now tell me something. How much Walmart gives to you every month?
Nothing.
You know
You
why?
get nothing back.
You know why is that? A lot of people spending a little. It adds up. That money is going to the shareholders and the owners of the company. In return, you get products that are killing you from the chemical. Okay? Now, people are beginning to be aware today. They are switching to Melaleuca. Every dollar that comes in, 51 cents have to share. Today, Melaleuca have over 3 million customers that shop every month. But from those customers, 82% of them have never ever referred not even one customer. But every dollar they spend, 51 cents have to share. It's not sharing with them, and it cannot go to the company. 9% refer 1, but not more than 7. Another 9% refer 8 or more. Only 5% of us are really building Melaleuca. Look at what he says. In other words, most of the money we earn from Melaleuca does not come from a personal. It comes from what the 90% are not doing. Because remember, every dollar they bring in, 51 cents have to share. Today, over 150 million and growing is to share with the 5%. That's why there is so much money. Now let me show you from zero to how this check come to 70,000 and how you can participate in that. Okay?
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
this is the first step. I want to show you. Look at the customers. They're not going anywhere. Look, zeros. No zeros. Every Monday shopping, they got it. Better, safer, deliver to the door. That's what this is. Now,
You can stay on past 4:30 because the 4:30 is, you know,
this is what happened. Number one, you set up your account. Every customer that you refer to the company for the first 3 months of their membership, not yours, of their membership, you will make 50%. Why? You are the first contact from them to get them to Melaleuca. They want you to help them become good customer. They're giving you 50%. After that customer becomes over 3 months, you get 20% every month for the lifetime. They're good to go. It's like you bring your kid, you have to take your kid and maintain your kid until they're ready to be able to walk. And then you could leave the kid. They're growing by themselves. Everyone else that was referred by other people, you get 7% every month. The whole organization. Now, you see what it says here? Choose your first month check. Every month, what you did this month, you will get paid on the 12th of next month. If you said to me, on the 12th of next month, you want your check to be 500. Think about the little people. Not you, you could bring in 20. I'm talking the little people. They say 500. Well, we're going to hold their hand and help them to refer 8 people. It's only $1. They could do it. Well, instead of 500, they're going to get 1,000 because the company have so much money, they have incentive. Normally, to get 1,000, they have to refer 10 customers. But now, only 8. If you want this check to be 2,500, we have to refer at least 11 and help one of them to refer 8. It's about helping others. Okay? Now, let's go with the profit sharing kicked in. Okay? When a customer comes in, just can you give me 1 second?
Okay.
Just give me 1 second, please. In this business, you could stop it for a little bit. In this business, we meet people that become friends forever. And if they're good people, we stay friends. Okay? Now, this is how it happened. This is how the profit sharing kicked in. Once you set up your account, in your account, there's going to be a little video at the top. It's going to say, watch the foundation video. You see what it says here? W advancement bonus. When you watch this video 1 time, the company will send out an email to us saying, you watch the video, we should connect with you to help you. Now watch what happens. When we refer 8 customers, we should get a bonus of 100. That bonus now goes to 300. For 2 more, we should get another 200. It goes to 600. You see, the company have so much money, instead of paying for the advertising, paying to the big shareholders that have so much money already, that's coming to us. They're rewarding us. So now that money is double. Now you see all these bonuses here? Every month as you refer customers and help other people, you get in these bonuses here. But you get 100% of the people you refer plus 50% of the people that they refer. You know, sometimes you meet people and they tell you, they swear to you they're going to help you, and then after that you never see them again. Well, think if they were getting 100% of your bonuses, would you think they'll see you again? Well, that's what happened. So look at what it says at the bottom. Earnings to its senior director, 40 to 70,000 with a $500 car bonus every month. Now, let me tell you what have to be done to get there. you will have to refer 20 people. It doesn't matter who they are. They could be your sister, your aunt, because they are all shopping. 20 people. But from those 20 people, you have to be good at helping some of them. We need to help 5 of them to do the same. When that happens, you become a senior director. You will make over $70,000. And from there on, you become one of the 5% that are helping the growth. I want to show you one of that bonuses that comes in after. This is one. Now, this is called a database where the customers are going to place in your organization. This guy Louis here, he had about 900 of them come in last month. I had to beg him to make that happen. So think about customers that are coming into your organization. It doesn't matter where they're placed, you make the same money. 20% on the one you refer, but 7% of everybody else. Now, when you look at this, it said 5, 25, 125, 625, 3,000, 15,000, and 78,000. If the 7th generation could hold 78, how much is on the 8th, 9th, and 10th? It's a lot more. Am I right or wrong? Once you refer, once you get to the senior director level, every month you help one person to refer 8. You go from senior to senior 2. You get an extra 20% on the whole organization, dumped to your personal 7 that goes down to the 14 every month. So think about that. What happened that month? Instead of helping 1, you help 4. You just get an extra 80%. Guys, that's where the money begins. That's why we urge people to hold their hand and try to get them to senior director as quick as possible. But you make a lot of money on the way. Now, when a customer comes in, we try to explain this to them. There's 3 ways you can participate. And number 1 is a customer that says, if these products are better than what I'm buying in the supermarket, it makes sense to me. I don't want to make any money. I have a lot of money, but I want health in my home. And number 2 says, I'm very busy, but I want to make an extra $2,500 a month. And number 3 is a person that's saying to you, please help me. I've been working all my life. If I can't work today, I don't have enough money to maintain my lifestyle. I want that to happen. Somebody that says they want to be a number 3, ask Louis. We helped them already in their first month, over $10,000. Their first month, okay? I will show you one of them. Look here. I want to show you in 1 second. You see this girl here? She's
Yes,
an
sir.
African girl. Okay? She works in a daycare, not a daycare, a whole old folks home. 14 hours a day. We brought her in September. From September to the end of September, look at her first check. She referred 14 people. Look at it, 10,800. Okay? In 65 days, look at her check, 55,000. That's not including last month. This is what's happening here. Okay? Now, when a customer comes in, you remember I said every customer have to buy 35 product point, which is $65 to $80. Well, this is what happened. The company allow every customer to buy a home conversion pack. Now, this is not obligated. They allow you to buy it if you want to. When you buy that pack, the company basically lose money to give you the experience. They give you over $800 worth of product for $329. They help you to convert your home because they know you don't know the product. You're going to the supermarket. Everything that you usually use in your home is going to be there. When you use it, you're going to see the effectiveness of it. And now next month, it's easy to just shop and buy what you need. You could only buy this one time. Okay? And that's all. This peak performance alone It's $80. It's free in the pack. They do that because they know you don't know the product and they want to give you an incentive to try the product, and that's what caused the 98% reorder. Okay? Now, tell me, guys, what do you think of the whole thing? Honest opinion.